Still at the National Farm Machinery Show. Hey, Ken.
Yes, Tim.
I'm thinking about, I found a super deal.
You did?
Yeah, it's an older tractor.
Yeah.
It's a Deere 850.
Okay.
Super deal, but it doesn't have a loader.
Don't buy it.
Let's get started. What do you mean, don't buy it?
Well, do you need a loader?
Yeah, I need a loader.
Okay. So, how much extra money do you have after you buy this tractor?
Well, I mean, I'm buying this tractor because I can't afford much, Ken.
Okay.
I mean, I'm trying to, I found this one, it's a bargain.
Yeah.
You know, it's.
Okay, how much do you think a loader's gonna cost?
I don't know, I'm just gonna find one used.
Okay. And how much time do you have to do that?
I assumed it wouldn't take long.
Right. So the moral of my story is used loaders are very hard to find. They're not on the market. People don't sell loaders without a tractor. So unless the tractor's been stolen or damaged or destroyed, people just don't sell loaders. So they come up used. They come up for sale used very infrequently.
Well, can I just go get one from the manufacturer?
From John Deere for the 850? Negative, absolutely not.
Oh.
They may sell you a loader, but they won't have the mounts that will fit that machine anymore. When they come out with a loader, they usually only make mounts for one series back, maybe two. So you're talking a 20, 30-year-old tractor. John Deere's not going to support that anymore.
Yeah.
So you won't have the hydraulics on the tractor, you won't have any of the frame mounts or anything like that. So if you found a used one, the chances of it having the correct mounts and the hydraulics is even slimmer than finding the loader itself.
Yeah.
And being close enough for you to go buy it quickly before the other guy who bought a used tractor finds it is slim.
I mean, the only ones I've seen online so far, is with a tractor. So,
right, exactly.
I mean, I guess I would have to try to buy a loader and tractor that the tractor's junk so that I can put on this sweet one.
Exactly, and this
doesn't sound like a lot of fun.
That's where people say, okay, well, I'll just buy one. You know, there's used implements all over Facebook Marketplace and Craigslist, you know, bush hogs and finish mowers and box blades, but there's not loaders. So you want to buy an aftermarket loader, like we're standing here at the Westendorf booth. Got a beautiful loader here for
maybe that's an
compact
option.
Tractor. It is an option. It is an option, and that's why I asked you how much money you had after you bought the tractor.
Yeah.
This option here from Westendorf, the quick detach loader with the skid steer quick attach for the bucket.
I mean, it looks like a nice loader.
It looks like a beautiful loader, very well constructed. Got the leveling gauge that the modern loaders have.
It's got an integrated parking stand, a lot like the Deere loader. It looks like it detaches very similar. You back out just a little bit, and then as you raise the loader, the parking stand comes down, just like the Deere loaders.
Beautiful. Yeah, it would be very handy if you had an extra $6,000 to $6,500 to put it on your tractor. And that's what it's going to cost to put this loader onto a 20-year-old tractor. So that's a lot of money for number one, for a 20-year-old tractor that you may have only spent $5,000 to $6,000 on.
Well, contrast that with the price of a new loader on a new tractor.
Yeah, I think if you went to the build your own site on John Deere, or Kubota has it too, you're probably looking at $2,800 to $3,200 maybe today's prices. I'm not sure. To add a loader in with a tractor.
Yeah, and part of the reason that it's so much cheaper for the manufacturer than the aftermarket is the volume.
Right.
And is the fitment, since it's done at the factory.
Right.
You know, I mean, there's it's just much easier for them to do the work. It's a lot of work for these guys to support this loader on, I think they said they have 2,300 combinations of loader and tractors.
Yeah, because while the loader's the same, this loader could fit 20, 30, 40 different tractors. They have to have the mounts for all those different machines, you know? They have to, in some cases, custom make the mounts. So they have to get specs to the old machine and do CAD drawings and do fabrication, and that's what you're paying for. That's why the extra money. in that.
And so what we're seeing here is that people will have this old tractor, they want a loader,
Right.
they'll look on the used market, they'll decide I can't find one on the used market, they'll look at aftermarket loaders, quality equipment, no problem there.
Yeah, absolutely.
If your tractor is still worth a lot of money, it's not a bad option, it's just going to cost a lot. And
Right.
so what ends up happening is a lot of people then take that old tractor and they say, okay, I'll just sell it and I'll find me one with a loader.
Right, because they've already done the research and they've already looked at, wow, it's going to cost me $6,000 to put a loader.
And that completes the whole circle. That's why this tractor was so inexpensive in the first place.
Yeah, exactly.
So double check that.
Right.
I think you're right.
Right.
You're
So
not going to get much of a deal.
Yeah, we even talked to the Westendorf rep here. So this is a loader with a lot of options, the quick park and the skid steer quick attach and higher lift capacity. They have a cheaper one, cheaper in price, less features, doesn't have the
Hence
skid
smaller.
steer. It's small, it was a little smaller, but even that was
$4,500.
$4,500.
Yeah, it's just
So,
it's a lot of money, and
yeah.
again, I can't blame them. They're not doing these in the volume that the
Right,
manufacturer is doing. So
exactly.
it's really hard.
Yeah. So the moral of the story is, if you need a loader tractor, then buy a loader tractor. Don't buy a tractor and then have to look for a loader. That's
Well, what about if I'm going to buy a new tractor? I get a comment a lot of times. I just don't really think I need a loader.
Don't need a loader, right?
I don't really think I need a loader.
And a lot of people think that. It's the same as pallet forks. I don't need pallet forks. I don't have pallets to move around.
Yeah.
Until you have them. But the loader, not only is it so convenient to have, just to move anything around, the resale value, if you care about resale value, on a tractor without a loader it's probably 50% in the market.
Yeah, and you know, we talk about things depreciating. I think the actual loader on the tractor over the time, when you're talking 15, 20 years out, it actually appreciates.
Oh, absolutely.
Because of their first points, they're hard to get.
Right.
Right. You can't. And so if you've got a loader on a tractor that's the perfect match for that tractor, that tractor's going to sell more than the price of a new loader.
Yeah, and it doesn't wear out. It's not. It's not a wear item. It's part of the tractor. You have to think of it as part of the tractor. It's just like buying a modern car today. You don't buy a modern car without air conditioning because you think it's a great deal and then go to try to add air conditioning later. It's just part of the vehicles nowadays.
Yeah.
Years ago, that wasn't the case.
Yeah, and that's the case on smaller tractors, right? When we're talking about a utility tractor, compact utility tractors, 50 horse and under. Right. It's just a part of the tractor. You're right.
Right.
Now,
so just to say that, we've walked this show for 2 days now, right? How many tractors have you seen without a loader on the front?
Very few. Very few small tractors without a loader.
I remember one. We did the Branson. Had the large Branson did not have one.
You know, a loader's not just for digging dirt. I think that's why people think that they don't need a loader. It's like, well, I don't have any dirt to move.
Yeah, that's a good point. Definitely a misconception.
You mentioned pallet forks.
Pallet forks, snow removal, snow blades have gotten super popular. Grapples, if you're doing brush work, any kind of moving of wood or logs or brush.
But even more simple than that, a power wheelbarrow.
Absolutely. Yeah, taking your trash out. Have a long driveway, throw the trash in the bucket. There's even attachments to hook your trash cans onto, and pick your trash can up and drive them out to the road.
Ken, this is the smallest they've got, I believe. This is the 52, TA52. Doesn't have the skid steer quick attach.
Right.
This is, they said, for 10 to 17 horse tractors. So this would be like the BX 1880 or whatever.
Yeah, or the old John Deere 650, 655s. Yeah.
It looks to me like Westendorf has done a great job with the way they attach to the tractor and the way you remove it.
Yes, absolutely.
But I'm assuming that it's still not potentially going to be as good as what the manufacturer original is.
It's probably not going to come off as easily as an OEM option. Although, will come off, but it's not going to be as convenient or as easy as an OEM option.
And some old machines may not have the hydraulic joystick with the valve on the fender.
And that could easily add an extra $1,000, $1,500 to the price of the loader package if you didn't already have the hydraulics on the tractor.
Yeah. And even if, it may be awkward, it may not integrate very well with the machine. And that's no fault. Again, no fault of Westendorf.
Or anybody.
They just have to deal with what they're given, right?
Right.
There are several manufacturers that make aftermarket loaders. Westendorf's not the only one.
Right.
Westendorf is a good one.
Yeah, fabulous option, yeah.
Yeah, there are several others. You'll need to do your research. It's not easy to find these online, but it can be done. It might be a good topic for you to, if you are pursuing such an option, on greentractortalk.com or tractoruniverse.com.
Right.
You can submit questions about other people's experience. There's simply not a lot of these out there because manufacturer loaders are so common on tractors nowadays.
Especially nowadays, yes.
Hey Ken, look at this. It's a single point connector.
That's a nice piece.
It's done differently.
Yeah, it works. Turn the handle, Tim. So it works as a spiral, a screw. So you engage it into the coupler, and it screws itself into the receiver there. It's got a big indexing pin. It connects and unconnects under pressure. Flat face couplers.
Yeah. So the way it works allows it to connect under pressure.
Right. So this is the loader side or the implement side. Take that. Once that's out, you have a nice cover. Protects the face on your tractor side, and it also has a optional parking stand that you can keep this in instead of letting it hang.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a very nicely designed.
4-port solution is just under $1,000, nine something.
Right.
That's the connector itself. Hoses, fittings, and all would be separate.
Right. And then there's also a 6-port version.
That thing looks mean.
That thing does look mean. So the 6-port version sells for about $1,300 or so.
And this is the first time we've done it, so if we look a little inexperienced, I mean,
we just happened to see it doing the loaders, and
So I think our summary is, new or used, if you're buying a small tractor, get a loader.
Right.
Even if you don't think you need it now, but certainly if you're buying a used tractor, the discount that you're going to see when buying a used tractor is not truly a discount.
Especially if you need a loader. That's the key. If you need a loader tractor, don't buy it without it. Yeah.
Okay, I hope that helps you guys make some decisions as you're seeking to buy a new or used tractor.
Yeah. And sorry for all the guys on Marketplace and Facebook
that are trying to sell them without loaders, so that they can get one with a loader.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time on Tractor Time with Tim. Each one should test their own actions. Then they can take pride in themselves alone without comparing themselves to someone else. For each one should carry their own load. Nevertheless, the one who receives instruction and the word should share all good things with their instructor.